Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to pop down our couple of cards for this week. Can't actually believe it, but it's going to be April tomorrow. Not quite sure where this year is going. So let me just have a shuffle. I'm going to use the black and white Faulkner deck as usual. I'm just going to give it a good shuffle and put down a couple of cards for us. Have a look at what's in store this week. Okay, so there we go, we're all shuffled up. And our first card is Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is a really appropriate card for the beginning of the week. All the aces talk about new beginnings and, new beginning of the week coming up. So you have the Pentacles, which is all about money, business, work, that kind of thing. So this is a really, really brilliant card for new new projects, getting new business ideas, starting a new business, starting a new job, any of that kind of energy where you are actually wanting to take an idea and make it happen. So Page Swords would be more about the idea, getting the idea. Page of Pentacles is much more about getting it done. Pentacles are very practical. They're of the real world, okay? So they talk about actually doing things and making things happen and creating. They're very creative in their energy. So they often come up for things like new enterprises, if you're an entrepreneur and you're kind of starting a new project. So really lovely, good, positive energy for the beginning of the week with the Ace of Pentacles. And our second card is the King of Pentacles. So looks like we're looking at quite a lot of energy this week where we are looking at work, business, money, that kind of energy. So it's interesting because this is the end of the tax year. If you have your own business, you'll know that this part of the year quite often is spent sorting out all the VAT and stuff like that, and all your kind of sums that need to be done at the end of the tax year, which is, I think, Friday. So there's quite an emphasis on that. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching this that relates to. And what the King of Pentacles says is you stay focused and you keep going, plod on. Pentacles cards are quite slow moving. They're not fast moving like the Wands. Got to get it done, get it done. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. King of Pentacles, all the Pentacles cards are really much more, yep, got to get it done, but we're going to get it done nice and slowly. So they talk about attention to detail, often at this time, if you're preparing tax and all of that kind of stuff, then a lot of that is about attention to detail. So it could be that you're needing to pay attention to what you're doing, work-wise and sums-wise. For some reason, I keep getting sums. Now, these readings are not financial advice, okay? If you need financial advice, go see a financial advisor. That's not what I'm here for. It's not what I'm good at. It's just that the cards tend to be talking about abundance, money, work, business when we're looking at these cards today. So if you want to get your financial advice, go to a financial advisor for that. Readings are great, but they are not a substitute for getting the right advice from the right person. So you do that if you need to do that. Other than that, what this energy is about is using our focus to make things happen. King of Pentacles is really successful. He's made it. He's made a success of things. He has gone and worked hard and got to where he's got to through really making an effort and really keeping focus and doing what he knows is the right thing to do. It's very much about being very dogged and determined, I think, with the King of Pentacles. He does want to make a success of things. He's very worldly, very grounded, so he's not like a dreamer per se. He's not a sort of guy who's just going to be in a dream world about what he might like to achieve. This guy gets things done, and I say a guy because it's the King of Pentacles. Now, it doesn't have to be a guy. Obviously, this reading is not just for men, but because it's a King of Pentacles, it talks about that masculine energy. So it's about that, traditionally, you have to remember that the tarot is quite old and it has a lot of old traditional kind of ideas. Now, absolutely no reason why a woman can't be an entrepreneur or a business person. It's just that the king comes up with the few more masculine traits. So, what traditionally we would think of in men, being really kind of focused in on their business, and that's all they're worried about. So this is what we're talking about energy for this week, is to be really, really focused on what you need to do to make things happen. Getting it done, being determined, sticking at it, focusing on bringing your ideas into the real world and making something creative with them. So lots of really good energy. At the end of the week, we've got the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles says that your new ideas and your new business project is going to be successful as long as you work hard at it. If you're not looking at work and business, and you're just looking at the general energy, basically what it's saying is if you want to get something done, you can absolutely do it and you can be a success at it. So go for it and make sure you follow that path with determination. So that could be love, could be home relationships, could be anything. Just be aware that the pentacles are slow moving, so don't be rushing ahead with anything too much. It's all about taking it slowly. I'm just going to have a shuffle of these. These are the Spirit Animal Oracle, Colette Baron reads. Spirit Animal Oracle. Sorry about that. Just destroyed the thing by dropping the cards on the floor. Let me just pull one of these out for us. Tidy up a little bit. There we go. What have we got? Lion. So the lion talks about being generous of spirit. So in the context of these two cards here, it's about being able to take your project and be generous with it. So, maybe involving other people, maybe looking at your project and thinking about how people can respond to it, what might be good about it for people. So, rather than just what can I make, how successful can I be, how can other people benefit from this? Maybe that's something you need to consider as part of what's going on this week. So I'm just going to quickly read from the book what she says. So it says, a healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. So without getting too religious and stuff, it's about the bigger picture, I suppose, looking at others rather than just you. These are very kind of you-focused cards. And this is asking you not to forget about other people. So it's asking you to really kind of embrace the fact that what you're doing this week is not just about you, it's about others as well. So it just says here, you're both king and queen, you're secure in your prosperity, your wisdom, and you're generous and you're able to help others. So really, really important message to go with these guys, this Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, is this lion. And I've just noticed that underneath I've got this koi fish spirit as well, so we'll just say a little bit about that because it looks like the two came out together and I didn't notice. So the koi says there's always enough, so be in an energy of knowing that you have enough. Now, this is not just money. This is love. This is energy. This is generosity, being able to give to others. You can't give to others if you don't believe you have enough yourself. That's kind of counter intuitive, isn't it? So the koi fish spirit says there's always enough. So it's about you believing, these projects are coming to fruition. You will always have enough. You will always be provided for. And because you believe that, then you can be generous of spirit, generous with your energy, generous with your time, generous with your wisdom, all of that kind of thing. So that's the general message for this week, is we've got loads of stuff going on. Don't rush it. Just take it slowly. These cards are all about taking it slowly and progressing with things gently, and then being able to kind of reap the benefits, really reap the benefits for you and for others. I will leave that with you for today, and I'll be back again in the week. I've got a couple of unboxings to do, so hopefully I'll be able to do those this week, and I will speak to you soon. Have a good week. Bye for now.